Good day. My name is Ozzy Katz. I'm 60 years old, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Holep procedure, holmium laser enucleation of the prostate. I'm doing so because in the 5 years leading up to my surgery, that was 6 days ago, I did not find a lot of user reviews, things that gave me a lot of confidence and comfort in knowing that I was moving forward with the right procedure at the right time. So subsequent to having had the Holep procedure, I thought it very useful for the general population of males that have gone through what I've gone through to hear a first-person perspective. So about 5 years ago, I started with this mind screw of prostate issues. My prostate grew PSA-wise from 2.5 to about 6.5 over, like I said, 2 years. And that necessitated MRIs. The second MRI showed a PIRAD4 lesion, and that meant that I needed to go have a biopsy. The biopsy was a fusion biopsy, so they put me out for that. Coming back from being put out, I went into acute retention and had to have a catheter for a week. It was really pretty terrible. Was not a fan. After that, I did a Confirm MDX sometime after that, and the Confirm MDX confirmed that what I was dealing with was BPH, an enlarged prostate, not prostate cancer. The biopsy came back negative, obviously. So a few things happened in the intervening time. I moved to Scottsdale, Arizona, and I started going to the Mayo Clinic. The first urologist that I saw at the Mayo Clinic decided that we needed to do a post-void residual, how much urine is left after you pee. And that showed to be about 400 milliliters, which was double what it was when I was living in Northern California of about 200 milliliters. That continued to grow to almost 500 milliliters in the time that I was monitoring it. That urologist scared me into doing a daily catheter, twice a day actually. That led to a urinary tract infection, which led to another bout of acute retention. So at this point, I needed to see what my other options were. I met with the urological surgeon at the Mayo Clinic. Actually, there's two urological surgeons, Dr. Scott Cheney, 40 years old, very capable, competent, confident, not in a hubris way, just in a confident way. And Dr. Michael Humphreys, who is truly one of the icons in the Holep procedure over the last decade or two. Scott Cheney learned the procedure from Michael Humphreys, and I think you couldn't go wrong with either. They're both eminently talented, capable, and confident in the Holep procedure. So I decided to move forward with that procedure once my daily life was showing symptoms. My labs were still good, but I was getting up in the middle of the night 2, sometimes 3 times. I would be during the day, I would pee once, and then 5 or 10 minutes later need to pee again, and then 5 or 10 minutes later need to pee again. I saw that my retention was, going in the wrong direction, and before it did irreversible damage to my bladder and or kidneys, it made sense to move forward with the Holep. Now, look, your mileage may vary, but for me, that was the procedure of choice given my retention. The doctor performed a cystoscopy, which confirmed my suspicion that it was a matter of the urethra being blocked. by an enlarged prostate that was squeezing down that passageway. So 6 days ago now, on Monday, I had the procedure. I left the hospital that day with the catheter in place, and the next morning it was removed, and it's been a life changer. It's, you get this slow creep that starts to impinge on your life, and only when you get to the other side of it and everything is good again, do you realize what you were putting up with. I was having to take Flomax and then faced with taking more drugs, which I didn't like. And really those were just, small Band-Aid solutions, whereas this Holep procedure has opened up the channel, and I pee like I was, 20 years old again. There has been zero pain. There has been zero incontinence, not even a drop of incontinence. And I attribute that to the doctor and his talent of having done 750 of these prior to mine. I also attribute it to 6 or 7 weeks prior to the surgery, I started doing the Kegel exercises. I always have been, but I was especially diligent about being in the gym, keeping my weight down. I'm 5'10", and I went into the surgery weighing about 180 pounds. I'm a few pounds less a week later because for a few days you just don't really feel like eating much. But I got to tell you that there's zero downside to it. At least for me, it has been a game changer. And there isn't enough first world perspective out there, reviews from people like me after going through the procedure, because I searched online and could not find it. So here it is, here I am. If you have any questions, happy to answer them. But it's the purpose of being here and talking to you today is to help you in making that decision. For me, it was a great decision, and I'm so glad I did it. And I wish you the best in your plight. Thank you.